to turn ill.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Skyrim, and you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please,
Madam
tell me more
Ambassador,
about
I am
yourself.
so sorry
What
to
brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine.
Have you heard any news from the
Do
other
I
parts
have
of
your
Skyrim?
permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
The Skyforge. How is any smith going to compete with that?
What can I get for you? I hope you're enjoying... Here you go, sir. Colovian brandy. I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment. See ya.
The hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy is at your service.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? Stand back and
The Great War is
my
long past.
handiwork.
It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for
Attention,
everyone.
everyone. Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
To Ellen Wynn, our mistress.
What are you
I speak
doing?
figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again...
So far,
I speak
let's hope nobody saw us slip out.
figuratively,
We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
or overlords, would we? Someone bring me a drink, quick!
Who comes, Malborn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens?
To hear you say
You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted.
I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't... Screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Now that I think on it, I think there's something right.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? Oh, that... My mate... is just in from Alinor. Guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how... defend this place from a dragon. This what you want? Ah!
Expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Lisa. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less... Don't...
Never should have come here.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind. I'm dead already.
I'll see. Try and make this right.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. They grabbed me in Riften. They seem to think I know something. They just kept asking me the same damn questions. Whatever you want. But let's go, now. I cannot best you. You didn't have to help me, so thanks. You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
How can I help a brother Nord?
Oh, what happened? You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have... Easy, old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. What is it? What do you need, Dragonborn?
What happened?
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him. You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that, and you'll forget all.
Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
It may be dead now, but where did it come from? It may be dead now.
had another run-in with a thief's guild.
Be careful, Neil. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers. And
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
They represent a reason.
Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have me. I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Just stay out of the Blackbriars' affairs. You'll live longer.
I've never seen
You're a stranger here too, huh?
When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem. I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to... I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the ship. Now Sapphire wants her money back. You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of things.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was cooked.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lad? Expecting free information, eh? Help me deal with business first. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. And I'm busy. You help me out, and I'll help you out. I've got a bit of it, and in my line of work, simple. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket with... There's someone that wants to see... Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. Okay, lad. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. This way, everyone. Over here. You need to hear this. No pushing, no shoving.
Come on,
Brynjolf. Prince Branchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence. And it turned out to be crushed nerve root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this side is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir. Oh, come on.
Talking about the snow elves.
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that, then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret. For their own protection. But I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life. Opera. This limitless power could be yours.
How much does it cost?
Only 20 gold septims. Hurry, before my supply is gone.
Don't listen to him. He's making this up.
Wield powerful magic Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
What a waste of time.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job.
I suppose I could
And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, It's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. Nah. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle. All right then. The group I rep get there in one piece. Nah. My organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well.
With my husband's newfound
Best of all,
religion,
there's more where that
what I do
came
with
from.
our coin and what I do all day seems
handle
less important to him.
Come back when you
Suits
grow
me.
a backbone.
All right, Branchet. Turn out your pockets. We know you have it.
Have what? What in blazes are you talking about?
Buying and selling.
Don't play stupid. I said turn out your pockets. Now.
I'm telling you, I don't... Wait, what's this ring? This isn't mine.
That's right. It isn't yours. You're under arrest, Branchet.
This is insane. I didn't steal anything. I never saw this ring before in my entire life.
Working at the Riften Fishery
We can
is
do
tough.
this one of two
Loaded with
ways.
some coin.
You can walk with me up to the keep, or I can drag your lifeless body. Your choice.
But no, I've... Very well.
Need to go back to have walk all goods. Lady Hood's dodo.
Honored to see. Lead the way. I've got your back.
Do your work.
days are over.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
It's time to face the truth, old friend. You, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you call that, then? Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? The OR, I want you to explain. Kirava, Percy, do this right. And honestly, a word of warning though. I don't... Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be... Yeah, I bet I know your guy. He's hiding out in the Ratway Warrens, paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. I'll be here when you're done.
If you're looking for conversation,
I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? Until next time.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
I think Brynjolf could give you all the information you need.
What was that?
Huh? There's the blade. Kill him! The Thomor's memory is... Fear the Thomor! Push!
I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling.
What are you doing?
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about. Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap. What's that you said? Dragonborn? Then there really is hope after all. You'd better come inside. Quickly now.
Downward agents have been seen in the Ratway.
This'll just take a moment. This one always fits. There we go.
Yes, it's all.
Only a couple more.
No, never find me.
There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk.
Never should have. Hey, watch it!
You? Dragonborn. Important. There is hope. Dragons, pah. They can be killed. The blades killed. No, the dragons are merely the final portent of the end of days. Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Alduin has returned, just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand. You're right, I forget myself. I've lived without hope for so long. The prophecies are clear. We must go. But let me, just a moment, I must gather a few things. We should keep... I'll need... No use. I'd put my annotated annual. One moment, I know time is... Mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more thing. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
I yield.
There's the Blades agent. Kill him! Do something!
You're starting to make me angry.
I think Brynjolf could give you all the information you need.
Have anything for us yet?
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
Talk to me again when you've proven yourself to Brynjolf.
There's the blades agent. In him!
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Buy armor from Grelka.
Where are these vampires coming from? We need to wipe them out before things get worse.
Cleared out, I guess. On off. Faendal thinks me Camilla Furious away from me. She's already mine, I can tell.
Do you need something?
Delphi. It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, you made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk.
What do you
Borgnar,
want?
Hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragonbow. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose, so we must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy in the event, despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Aldrin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Alduin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. His location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. From Riverwood, the road south through Falkreath is the most direct route. Or you could catch the carriage from Whiterun to Markarth and then approach from the west. Either way, the Reach is wild country these days. The Forsworn are everywhere. Best be careful. Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck. Ragnar, this is it. The inn is yours. I'm probably never coming back here.
Well now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Ragnar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe.
Who's there?
No more! I yield! I yield! We're routed! Fall back! You don't have a chance! Just a scratch! You got me! I'll gut you like a horker! Enough! No more! I yield! I yield! Hey! Fall back! Enough!
What do you need, Dragonborn?
Hey, did you say something?
Need a ride? I can take you. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it.
war dog is good company and good protection. Until next time. I like the loyalty of a dog, not as fickle as a wolf. Until next time.
Need something? Got one all saddled and ready to... Sounds fair. She's yours. Like I said, she's all saddled.
I think we're getting close. Let's keep moving. I was just getting warmed up.
This is the end for you. Do your work.
At your best, huh? Over here.
Yes, definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
We've got to get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You had this symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom. Yes, that's it. The symbol of the pillar on the left.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Wait!
Why are you stopping?
We should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
Be careful. We'll cross once it's safe.
Who's there?
Never should have come. That's it? That's all you got? No escape.
I'm right behind you. I will remain on guard here. We heading up? As you command, my Thane.
Too close to the entrance. One remarkably well preserved.
Here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered even Cyrodiil? This whole place appears to be a shrine. Ending the Akaviri invasion.
First to set foot in Skyhaven Temple.
There's no telling what we'll find inside.
Ow!
Dwyn's Wall, so well preserved. I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Akavir. Cultural relief. Yes, good to see you. span goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against it.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in that. Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to Dragon, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old Blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you. What do you need,
Look here,
Dragonborn?
in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the Blades. You see their distinctive longswords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
Sky above, voice within. Where did you learn of that? Yes, for matters of such gravity, we need to know where you stand, or who you stand with. The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. They have always sought to turn the... Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. If the world is meant to end, so be it. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom.
Lostovakin, Strundul, Rockventinvak, Pardonax.
Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. Only Parthenax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Parthenax can answer. He lives in... He speaks to us only rarely, and never to... Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Parthenax. path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way.
Look.
Grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. Gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vlostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. You have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dova Sos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comet Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Pruzha, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough, Croesus. Now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no, I know little. You are likely better informed. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Dremyolok, greetings. Speak. I will listen. Look through.
to dream of it. In the dream I was standing someplace high up, a tower or a mountain. It was always just before dawn. The whole world was in darkness. Then came the flash of light, just on the horizon, within the clouds that mark the border between worlds. It could have been lightning, but there was no thunder. In the dream, the sense of foreboding grew, but I could never wake up. Then it came again, this time more distinct, closer. Definitely not lightning. Now it was orange, brilliant orange, the color of hearth and dawn. And a sound, too, distinct and indistinct. Not thunder, something else. Something I should recognize, but in the dream I cannot place it. I want to leave my high place to seek shelter from... Ah, you're back. I hope you've made some progress on tracking down this shout we need to defeat Alduin. Ah, indeed. And there's a pretty puzzle. Not the kind of thing you will find in your local bookshop. Let me think.
Perhaps the College of Winterhold. What learning there is in Skyrim is gathered there. One of the mages there may be able to put you on the trail of this Elder Scroll. You're in luck. There is a blessing the blades used on the eve of battle. It's supposed to prepare the mind for slaying dragons. I doubt the blessing's effects last for very long. So ask whenever you're heading out, and I'll perform the proper rites. May the scales of the dragon kind splinter at the touch of your arrows, and crack under the weight of your sword. That's all there is to it, Dragonborn. Good luck.
Then, finally... Really? Patient.
We don't get many people like you.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Where else could I even go in this god's forsaken?
For a dragon to attack Kyne's Grove.
You think that would solve all your problems?
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, forgive me, because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? Do you? It is true. But what you seek does not come easy. It would seem that the college has what not just anyone is a small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort. Dragonborn? It's been so long. I would be most impressed to see that. So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you, I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Good. Glad we straightened that out.
Much knowledge lies within the college's walls.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes. What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
I don't want... You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? You think that even if it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest thief in the world wouldn't... I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I can. I'll bring everything... So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Until next time. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this... Aye. He's the world's master. He's been gone for a long while. Too... Oh no. I hope not. But even I haven't seen him. Became obsessed with the Dwemer. Took off north somewhere in the ice fields, if you want to try to find him.
Okay, I think this is a great place to and keep go off. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow. And I'll probably gonna play a new game. So, if any of y'all want to come help me,